Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Forge of Empires St. Patrick's Day event. Every year there's a lot of excitement around this event due to the minigame. Luckily, if you've checked out some of my other videos, you'll know that I enjoy incremental games, which is what this is. Incremental games usually use numbers that grow very quickly, often getting extremely high, like quadrillion or quintillion. There are a few main points that you should follow with this minigame. First, never purchase more upgrades for a building than is required by the quests, with the only exception of at the beginning or with Rule 2. Rule 2 is to always have a larger production than your transportation, and always have transportation higher than the collection. So what I mean by that is that this number for transportation should always be at its maximum, pulling from this number, which is what you're generating. And then this number, the collection, should always be larger than this number, which is the maximum that you're allowed to collect every time it goes around. Next, don't buy more personnel upgrades than is needed. They cost pots of gold, and those are limited unless you buy them with diamonds. Lastly, don't feel the need to complete every quest, but at the same time, don't jump to the next city too early. I usually give it an overnight to gather as many shamrocks as possible. I'll finish whatever quest that I can in the morning, and then I'll start a new city. This minigame does take time, and unfortunately there aren't any daily prizes, so it isn't in your best interest to wait. Speaking of waiting, don't wait to complete the first few dozen quests to ensure that you don't run out of pots of gold in the minigame. To find out how I got through 35 quests in the first day, check the link in the corner. So now that we've covered the minigame, let's move on to the event buildings. If you did want a better run-through of the minigame, check out the bovine feline MooingCat. I hear their video is pretty good. For this event, the special building is called the Druid Hut, and it gives some nice army boosts and forge points. It also gives fragments to some new trees, as well as fragments for a secondary Druid Hut upgrade called the Arc Druid Hut. The trees give army boosts while only taking up a 1x1 space, which is great for filling in random gaps around your city. And the Arc Druid Hut gives an even bigger army boost and more forge points. So if you can handle the minigame and make it through with a full building, I would say it's worth it. And with that, it's the end of this video. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to see more, please like and subscribe. And as always, keep on jamming.